Welcome back, guys, to my AS Monaco Career Mode, and in this episode we are going to be focusing on just the league. I did say I would show you the important matches in the league, as well as obviously extended highlights from the Champions League. So this is exactly what I'm doing from this episode here. That is 3 huge games in the league, nice and early on actually for once. So I'm actually going to be able to build some points if I can win these games and try and get ahead of the competition early, which is a great thing. So we're playing against St Etienne first. I know they're not like, you know, like favourites, but if you look at the table here, they are up there. They're 7th at the moment and they are unbeaten. They've got 2 wins and 3 draws there, sitting in 7th. And I thought, you know, it's probably quite important that I get a nice lead on them nice and early on, actually. I don't know what happened there in my software. It went all laggy for some reason. So yeah, it was important to get a good start in this season. So I thought we'd play against them. And Cesc Fabregas so close to scoring there, his first goal for me. He has been an absolute brilliant signing. I know I kind of swapped... Obviously, I swapped Nasri for him. It's kind of like an attacking midfielder for a midfielder who can play in that defensive position if you need. I'm actually playing Fabregas next to Moutinho, and it works like a dream because Fabregas, he is an amazing passer on this game. And talking of amazing passing, look at that. What the fuck did I do? I was literally playing against Barcelona on steroids there. And of course, it's Aubameyang who scored a very similar goal there in the last season as well. It was with his foot, but it's when he outstretches you in defence. Like, he literally just gets to the ball so quickly, you can't react fast enough. You'll see it right again here. It's not David Luiz this time, it's Fabio Coentrao, I think. Look at that, he just sprints towards the ball and he is first to get his head on it. So, unfortunately, we did go 1-0 down. But I was in a real fighting spirit. This new team, this new look team I've got, I'm really interested to see how they play. And 2 of my oldies combined, Zaha and Benteke. Sorry, Benteke's not an oldie, but he kind of isn't new anymore because I've made 3 signings since then. But anyway, Benteke is fantastic in the air. He's strong. He can jump higher than most defenders. And there you go. He gets his noggin on that one. And we make it 1-0 in 57 minutes. So I'm thinking, you know what? I think I can get a last-minute goal here. You know what I'm like, guys. I'm able to get last-minute goals whenever I want in this bloody game. But that bit there was just a little bit unfortunate that it got blocked. But I saw this happening here. Pogba opened in space. I knew I was going to score it. I just knew. And what a bloody finish that was in the 90th minute. And I'm sure I had some sort of momentum there because the defenders were just staying still. They were knackered by the looks of it. And I was able just to get that shot away. And look where it goes. Oh, just through the keeper's arms there pretty much. It's a really, really nice goal. And I'm all hay fever. It's horrible. Ugh. But yeah, really nice finish from Pogba, and another contender for goal of the series, which will be at the end of this season, by the way. I kind of had a little mix-up in the last season. I said that I'd upload it before, but no, we will be doing it at the end of the series, the whole series, you know, because that would be silly not to, right? But now we've got a big game, guys. It's against Marseille, my arch rivals. They beat me to first position last season in a horrible, dramatic ending. And I still think back and think I should have won that. But we can make amends this season. We are playing against Marseille now, nice and early on in the season. At their ground, let's see if we can get 3 points and really make a statement and say, no, we're having it this year. We're going to win. And Zaha gets away a pretty weak shot, I want to say, straight at Mandanda down the middle there. But we get a corner from it. We're going to whip that one in. And Falcao finally scores a bloody header. It's taken him ages to get on the score sheet with a header, and he finally gets one. It's a really, really accurate corner there from Moutinho, and it's a really nice header. He's got 98 heading accuracy, so he's even better than Benteke in the air. I would just argue that Benteke is better at jumping and climbing for the ball, you know, and I think he's just overall a little bit stronger in those positions, whereas Falcao, he can hit them from the halfway line and he'll probably score. But anyway, Marseille were trying to get back in this game. They were fighting at me, and Sirigu pulls off an amazing save there. And don't forget, I was playing my full strength squad for this one, because we haven't got any Champions League matches in the next couple of weeks, so we're kind of able to rest them. Like, you know, I can use my best players and still rest them before the game. But we are able to hold on. We go into half-time 1-0 up. I was feeling very, very confident that I was going to pull out a result here. This team works so well together, and I think actually the new signings fit better than the old ones did, so I'm really happy with what I did. And Falcao gets free here. He's going to cut inside with a fake shot. They cannot deal with it, and he's through on goal. He's just going to power that into the far post there. Actually, technically, I think that's near post from the position I shot it. But there you go. 2 goals. Marseille are well and truly screwed now. I don't think they're going to be able to score 3 goals in the last few minutes of the game. They've got about 20 minutes left, 24 minutes. So let's see what they can do. Maybe they will get a goal back. Who knows? They get the ball through here to Ayew. But it's a great cut from Sissoko. But he just takes such a heavy touch. And they're able to take that one back. but then Izaguirre is there to mend up what we've made mistakes there. And there you can see they get the ball back again. They just would not leave off the pressure. And then we're able to clear it once again. And that meant we win 2-0, guys. 2-0. And now we go on into the biggest match. You can see we've got a Champions League match coming up soonish. And we are going against Lille, who are top of the table. 5 wins, 2 draws. They haven't lost. We just made Marseille lose. We also made St Etienne lose their first game of the season. Can we give Lille a tough game and make them lose their first game of the season as well? Triple losses for all the big teams. That's what I should call it. So we go into this match against Lille, and you can see in the team management here, I'm putting up a pretty weak side. Pretty much most of my reserves are actually playing in this match because I've got a game against Galatasaray coming up, which will obviously be live with Facecam, guys. And I wanted to save all of my best players for that. So this game, this was going to be a tough one. I knew I wasn't playing a full strength squad. I knew that Lille were good this season. They must have made a few signings during the transfer window maybe, but either way I'm not playing a strong team. This is, you know, like a Champions League match. You know, it's a really difficult game to play because my team is just really weak. But Laura gets the ball here in a great position, and look at Benteke's run, and he finishes it. I could not believe it when it went in. I never score goals like that. It was a great pass from Laura, great assist there. Benteke with an amazing finish as well. Now, for some reason, I went to watch the replay, but sometimes FIFA skips them for some reason. I have no idea why. So I've gone and got you a custom replay. Look at that. And it is a really nice finish, but the keeper gets a touch on it, which I didn't see at first. And I think he's very unlucky to not keep that out. But I'm glad it's gone in because the pressure is slightly more relieved now. And we were having to defend a bit, but whenever we got the ball, I was really in the counter-attacking mood. I was getting the ball to Zaha a lot, doing the L1X passes, and Benteke again making a superlative run there, really outpacing that defence, and he finishes it again. So with this weak side, who I will admit, at half-time I did actually bring on 3 of my better players just for the second half, which did make a difference, especially defensively, because I brought on Vermaelen instead of Appiah, because Appiah is my real youngster. But Benteke up front stayed on, and he actually got the second of the game, which was really good because I did get that pressure relieved. And guys, have you ever seen me do this before, where I pass it out to my defenders, but there's a striker in the way? How many times have I done that? I think that's the 3rd time now. And I've just said to myself, that is it. I'm no longer going to pass it from goal kicks because I always seem to fuck up and concede a stupid goal. But I managed to hold on, guys. That 1 goal conceded isn't going to bother me. It was my fault, but I've still won the game there. 2-1, 3 points. Oh my god, thank you so much. That was absolutely amazing. 9 points from 9. PSG have just drawn there against Lorient there, so it means that we should be top of the table along with Bordeaux. And we can go into that Galatasaray match and then the PSG match after with confidence. So thank you so much for watching this, guys. Maybe we could hit 2,000 likes. That would be absolutely awesome. And I will see you very soon for this match against Galatasaray, which will be an absolute classic. I'll see you then.